Hey, it's Chad and Catherine, and today we're painting. You know, painting interior walls is an easy and inexpensive way to update the look of your home. You ever looked at a professional paint job and wondered, how do they make it look so good?
Well, today we're going to show you how to do just that. The key to a professional paint job is always in the preparation. You know, if you put in the time at the beginning and make sure that all of your surfaces are clean, smooth, and free of cracks or gaps, you can achieve beautiful results.
So today we're going to talk about how to prepare your paint surfaces. We're going to talk about different product options and then how to properly apply caulk. Let's get started. The first thing you want to do is fill any holes, dents, cracks, or other surface imperfections with spackling.
DAP DryDex Spackling compound with dry time indicator is the perfect product. It goes on pink and dries white, letting you know when it's ready to sand or paint.
Using a putty knife, apply spackling to fill the hole and scrape smooth. For repairs deeper than 1/4 of an inch, apply 2 or more layers, allowing it to dry between each application.
You'll know that the spackling is dry once it's turned white, and then you'll be ready to sand any rough areas with sandpaper so you get a really smooth surface for painting.
When you're finished sanding, wipe down the walls and surfaces with a damp rag or sponge. Any dust, dirt, or grime left on the walls when you paint will show up and mar the finish.
To get that seamless finish and professional look, you want to apply caulk along the edges and joints of molding, trim, baseboards, corners, and window and door frames. Filling all gaps and seams creates a smooth transition between different surfaces. Make sure that the surfaces you are sealing are free of old caulk, clean, and dry to ensure good adhesion with the new caulk.
Here's a tip for getting a straight edge of caulk. Apply painter's masking tape to both sides of the joint or seam that you'll be sealing.
DAP offers a number of acrylic latex caulks perfect for your painting projects and is the brand that professional painters prefer. DAP Alex branded acrylic latex caulks apply smoothly, are low in odor, and clean up easily with water. They have excellent adhesion with all types of paints, so there's no paint cracking or discoloration. It's the brand pro painters trust, so you know it's going to do a great job for all of your DIY paint projects.
DAP Alex Plus is America's #1 selling brand of caulk. It's an excellent quality all-purpose acrylic latex caulk for sealing a wide variety of surfaces like wood, vinyl, aluminum, metal, and more. It contains silicone additives for greater flexibility, adhesion, and durability. And it's ready to paint in just 30 minutes.
DAP Alex Fast Dry Caulk is specifically formulated to meet the demanding needs of professional painters and deliver outstanding paint finish results. It can be brush painted in just 20 minutes or spray painted immediately, so the job gets done faster and done right.
If you're sealing crown molding or trim, DAP Alex Flex Premium Molding and Trim Sealant is perfect for the job. It has maximum flexibility and adhesion to ensure expansion and contraction without cracking. It has excellent adhesion to both wood and synthetic trim and is paint ready in only 30 minutes.
To start caulking, first cut the nozzle of the cartridge at a 45-degree angle to the desired bead size. The farther down the nozzle you cut, the bigger the bead of caulk will be. Some sealants have an inner foil seal that will need to be punctured, so be sure to read the instructions on the label.
Load the cartridge into the caulk gun. Hold the caulk gun at a 45-degree angle to the surface and gently squeeze the trigger with steady pressure to apply an even bead. You want to keep the caulk gun moving steadily, which helps you get a consistent bead.
When caulking an interior room, start in the corner and work your way out. Also, when sealing molding and trim, start on top and work your way down.
After you've applied the caulk, smooth the bead of sealant with a caulk finishing tool or your finger dipped in water. This pushes the sealant further into the seam and gives it a nice finished appearance. Tool each seam or joint as you go, before the caulk skins over, which is about 2 to 5 minutes.
If you applied painter's masking tape, remove the tape before the caulk skins over. Lift the edge up at a 45-degree angle away from you and slowly pull.
So work in sections. Apply the caulk, smooth the bead, and remove the tape.
Any excess latex caulk can be cleaned up with soap and water before it dries.
Once you've finished caulking, you can start priming and painting. Make sure you've waited the necessary amount of time for the caulk to dry. Paint-ready times vary by product, so check the label.
Taking the extra time to properly prepare the surfaces that you're going to paint won't go unnoticed in the end.
And if you use DAP Alex branded acrylic latex caulks and sealants, the brand professional painters use and trust the most, You'll get a paint finish that you can be proud of.
DAP, for confidence from start to finish.